Hello and welcome to the ISCRO Junior Series. Tonight, the upcoming stars of ISCRO show up to a more local venue, the Thompson Speedway here in Connecticut, best known for late model and modified racing. We've got stock cars racing here tonight. It's like a lot of the future stars of the sport taking to the track here tonight. I am your host, Rocket Knight, here to bring you live, flag-to-flag coverage of every race this season. Last race, the opener in Gatineau was certainly an interesting race. Takoto comes in this race as the point leader. Obviously, though, while it is a shorter season, there is still plenty of time to make a comeback, even if the start was not ideal. And one driver who is looking to really prove himself as one of the contenders is this man on pole right here, Alex Gray. So far, he has an average qualifying of 1.5. He started second last week, and now he's on the pole here tonight. He'll certainly be one to watch out for in that Fallout Racing, Fallout Developmental number 43. Hans Fischer starts on his outside, another driver who's been qualifying very well to start the season. Brett Moma rolls off P3. He did not have a good race in Gatineau, and he's certainly going to bounce back here. In P4, you have yet another good qualifying effort for Emily Alamund, one of our rookies. She wants to get BMW their first win in the Junior Series. P5 is Anthony Moore. Did not do well in Gatineau, trying to bounce back tonight with a good showing. And his teammate AJ Canton starts 6th. Same deal for him. Francois Chastain starts 7th. Mazda Speed as a whole did not have a good opening round, and they'll definitely be trying to fight. And another we really be looking at, Brandon Barnes in P8. He made a major mistake in Gatineau, and yeah, this is definitely a car to watch. Carla Violet rolling off P9 in that 53, and around your top 10 is Tristan Faulkner, who noting his short track pedigree, he certainly could be a contender to win tonight. Rest of the starting lineup is on your screen there. A lot of heavy hitters qualified in the back. Most notably Haley Takoto, Mitchell Carter, Nonagon Scott, and Austin Rogers. They'll definitely be ones to watch, charge for the field here tonight at Thompson. Engines have fired. Eric getting into position as we get ready to go racing for 60 laps, which it may not sound like much, but trust me, they're definitely going to pack a lot of action into those 60 laps. It's a tight track. We're going to see a lot of aggressive racing. It's a multi-groove circuit. You can really make either line work, and so you're going to be seeing drivers pushing both lines as hard as they can to make something happen. Don't be surprised. It's a lot of young and enthusiastic drivers looking to make their mark on a track like this. Don't be surprised if we see some aggressive racing and some damaged race cars. Pace car comes in, and Gray leads us down to the green, and we're rocking in Thompson. Amelie Alman thinking about making it 3 wide through the middle, powers off through the middle, almost makes contact, might have bounced off the 43. And she is immediately going after it. That was a fantastic start for the 45. Oh, it is looking very dicey back there. Fischer manages to lead the first lap, but Alamund trying to get the lead. Fischer holding strong up high, however. They'll remain side by side. Brett Moe was trying to make it 3 wide, but he can't get underneath. Fischer runs it a little wide. And again, you can make that higher groove work. However, if you go up too high, you'll just wash out in the marbles, and you won't really be able to get anything going there. 3 wide here, Anthony Moore. Faulkner really trying to get something going up high. Couldn't quite do it there. Oh, that's getting real tight. Oh, wow. Oh, trouble. Dale Cole Jr. spins it around. Oh, he's got to come back up the track into Chastain, and Ryan Reed goes into the wall. Well, that might be the first of many. Caution is out for the first time tonight, and Emily Allemund manages to win out over Fisher in the end, so she'll be leading us back to the green. Well, here's a replay. 3 wide here between Cole, Sakamoto, and Morris goes awry. Sakamoto tries to force the middle. Similar move to Allemund. Can't make it work, though. Gets to the free, and it sends him down into the grass. And he spins it around, gets traction here, and he tries to save it. But at this point, you know, you're in the grass, and it's a terrible angle. You're never going to get that slowed down in time. You really should have gotten on the brakes sooner. One up in the go forth, and that sends Rhea to the wall. He gets squished into the wall by that 67. Not a lot of damage on the 67. 17 not looking nearly as nice. Alright, we'll be going back to green on the lap number 10. It's definitely quite an exciting start to that one. Nobody's out of the race right now. So we'll see what happens from here. It is Allemund in P1, Fisher 2nd, Canton 3rd, Gray 4th, Barnes 5th, and it's MoMA, Moore, Faulkner, VLA, and Chastain, your top 10. Yeah, Ryan Reed is still on the racetrack. He's still circulating in P16, actually. A bit higher up than you would maybe expect, but I suppose it did happen like after the caution flew. Green flag is back in the air. Good jump by the 45. Allemund's been very aggressive so far in her early junior career. Oh, we've seen some aggression here as well. 3 wide. Barnes into the back of the 43. They managed to keep that one going straight. But Barnes playing it aggressive, and so is Gray, squeezing Canton up the racetrack. Somehow to keep it off the wall there. But yeah, Barnes eager to make up for his mistakes in Gatineau, probably very frustrated. And I may have given the 43 another poke in turn 2 there. Watch the field fly by here. Everybody is still circulating. They're, for the most part, are keeping it a little calm, a little straightforward. Oh, right as I say that, look at that mess of cars. I think Fisher walked it up the racetrack because he's now lost second to Gray. Now Brandon Barnes wants to make it work. Moore and Canton are getting into each other. Some teammates those are. No love lost. Allemund, that aggression turner, walk up the track. That looks like 4 wide. Contact again between Barnes and Gray. Gray cannot be happy with that 87 right now. Barnes has hit him like 2, maybe 3 times now. And yeah, that's a recipe for disaster. Oh, that could be 4 wide. Oh, wow! And that's a 4th time. Oh boy. Yeah. I hope you're ready for some good old-fashioned short-track tempers, because that's what we're gonna get tonight. It's looking very spicy out there. Oh, Chastain, big move up the inside. He almost got into Canton there. Ryan Reed is not at the back of the field. He's been holding his own up there. It's not dropped off. As I say that, I saw that back there. Whitefield just shoved a 17. Oh boy, Dive Bomb Dave living up to his reputation, but yeah, ruffling some feathers, and somebody's not. And say that 17 not gonna do happy. I think Gray moved the 45, shoving her up the racetrack. Very aggressive driving there by the 43, and it might get him the lead. Still shoving Allemund, trying to get her up in the marbles. Meanwhile, Yoshiko Sakamoto trying to get to the top 10. Her debut was very interesting. Ooh, really sent it there. Tried to go 3 wide. Gray's blocking off Allemund. But Yoshiko Sakamoto's Junior Series debut went very interestingly last time out. First start, rolls the car over. So definitely a very curious driver in that 40. She's bringing her teammate behind her, Colton Treslin, and Treslin could be a title contender this season. He's very good on these ovals. Definitely, watch out for him. I see Mitchell Carter. Mitchell Carter is making progress, and he's really roughing up the 36. Scott getting into the 67 as well. Oh, that's 3 wide. Oh, that's double 3 wide. Moore's moving. Faulkner, contact, or beating and banging, bouncing off each other like pinballs pretty much. And we're already pretty far. Oh, that doesn't look good. Moore walked up the racetrack. That's 4 wide. Oh my god, how they made that work? Oh, we'll see if that stays true though. Fisher powers it for the middle. Faulkner forces that move. And he's going to make it work. How about that? Tristan Faulkner is a completely different driver than he was last year, that's for sure. Meanwhile, though, this is really looking like a wreck's going to happen soon. This is getting way too dicey. Barnes sends it on Moore. Fisher loses the momentum, somehow keeps it off the wall. Already a third for this race. Those laps are ticking by fast. Barnes washes out, allows Alman to go for the middle. No surprise there of how aggressive she's been so far. Oh, and she's shoving Fisher up the racetrack. Somehow to keep off the wall. Oh no, Fisher did get the wall. Sakamoto went sideways there, managed to save the car. How about that? Oh, Chastain really sends it forward to the racetrack. They're making contact. Hard in the wall. Chastain bounces off, and we've got trouble. Multiple cars pile in, and somehow, some way, we don't have a wreck. Nobody spun. But, Fisher has been getting bullied tonight, and he is going to be pissed off. Well, he's going to be pissed off the 7, who has been making aggressive moves so far. Meanwhile, Faulkner makes the move for the lead, trying to get his 2nd career win in the Junior Series. His first came on a short track as well. Faulkner is he's a super late model driver. Youngest ever to get a podium in the Snowball Derby. He did that before his, he did that the year before he joined the Junior Series. He's going to lose the lead to Anthony Moore here, though. But yet, Faulkner, very, like a young talent on the short tracks. VLA forces a move on Canton, shoved him off. She's playing it aggressive as well. Faulkner and Moore continue their battle here. They swap the lead. Gets that spot back. That is like the 5th time that Barnes has gotten in the gray. Holy crap. Oh, trouble in the back. Oh, that is a big crash. That 53 is destroyed. But she drives it away. Brandon Morris is involved. Oh, and they scrape together. Morris is not happy. Oh, Canton and Brent Moma are involved. Oh, that is heartbreaking for both of those two. And two of our title contenders from last year, well, one of them, Brent Moma, and another good driver from last year, Brandon Morris, having a poor start to the season. It looks like there was another incident we missed as well, because Eric Reese and Axel Paulin have heavy damage. So, oh, wow, definitely gonna need a moment to take a breather and see everything that happens, because, well, I said we're gonna pack a lot of action in these 60 laps, and that is certainly what happened. We have a lot to catch up on. Okay, so here's the first incident, and I'll be honest, I have no idea how this was not a caution. Artie is, I'm just gonna roll the footage. Eric Reese gets in the Ryan Reed, and he and Axel Paul, they hook together, so they're stuck together, and they go up into the wall, and the 17 gets launched, and the 6 gets put aside. He rolls it over, and if you notice, the caution is not out. This happened on lap 17. This happened a while ago. I cannot believe the caution did not come out for that. I don't know what race control was looking at, but that should have been a caution. Obviously, that's pretty much just completely ruined the 17 car. I'd be surprised if he keeps it going. I don't know if he was or not, but yeah, that car is just decimated. Wow. Just absolutely crazy. Then here's part 2 with the Hans Fischer incident. And at this, he was already getting bullied because Alaman shoved Fischer to the wall there. Then Chastain takes advantage, and he makes a very, shall we say, enthusiastic dive bomb. Gets into the ruts. So yeah, very, very clumsy dive bomb there from the 7. They go up into the wall, bounce off it hard, just pancake that wall, and then Chastain bounces into the 98. He's gonna go in the wall, bounce again, get into Sakamoto, big hit again, Treslin gets a piece of that, and everyone just kind of starts piling in. Carter gets a little piece, a little damage for Fisher, and I want to say Page managed to avoid damage in that. Then these guys back here, they also managed to avoid it, and they just gained a bunch of time from that. So, good stuff for them, I guess. But, of course, that didn't bring out the caution. Here's what actually brought the caution. I'm just going to show this a little early, because you can see these three are racing incredibly hard. Kenton shoving Violet up the racetrack. Violet, paying him back here. Just, yeah, absolutely packing him in there, forcing up the racetrack, shoving him. They're making a ton of contact at this point. Like, they are racing aggressively, and I don't think it's friendly. Then, right here, Morris walks up the racetrack, Can's sending it again, and this time, well, Morris was not ready for that. Morris was there, so he hooks the 9, they get together, and in the wall, Violet goes up and over, and you see right there, that was what killed the 47, but Canton gets hit by that, and that caused some damage there. Moa plowed in the 9, and that's what killed his car, and absolutely insane. And there's Page plowing into his teammate, very clumsy there, but I can't believe Carla Violet walked, drove away from that. MoMA, Morris, and Canton will definitely be out of the race, though. Tough break for these drivers, and I suspect Violet and Canton are going to be having words after this one. Well, you will not believe this, but Carla Violet is still circulating. They even pit for damage. They just kept they just kept the car out there. And that, my friends, is the power of American Steel. I can't really say if that's a display of determination or stupidity. Well, we'll see. She restarts in P8, so that car is not going to be on the pace. I can tell you that right now. Faulkner is leading. Morris is also still circulating. Reed, MoMA, Canton are not anymore. We are halfway through the race now. Going to be restarting on lap 33 of 60. Man, we've already packed so much action in this race, and we still have another half to go. Man, this is gonna be insane. David Whitefield rolled off P24. He's just outside the top 10. Here we go, and yeah, that car's not going at all. No go. Whitefield's taking advantage. Look at those spots he's gaining. That was a really smart move. Oh boy. Oh, that's not gonna work. Yeah, nope. Saw that coming a mile away. Trouble in the back there. Dale Cole Jr. is involved. Hans Fischer gets even more damage. 53's coming in now. Yeah, I saw that coming. That was not smart. Well, I wasn't sure if it was a display of determination or stupidity. Either it was of stupidity or both. I'm still not sure if she's retiring from the race, though. Say at least at that point, I would definitely call it stupidity. Oh, man. I can't believe that 68 is still clean. Look at it. She's in a sea of just destroyed race cars. And that thing is scratchless. I'm surprised she's still kind of... Well, she's not in the back. She's 14th. Yeah, that is your point leader right there. I can't believe she's kept it clean. Yeah, let's get a replay for that. We're immediately back under caution here for, I believe, the third time tonight. Yeah, like I said on the broadcast, on the live feed, Sada's coming a mile away. You see, as I expected, that 53 was way off the pace. And I do want to draw attention to Dave Whitefield, who probably knew that, moved to the inside immediately, timed it just right to avoid getting the black flag, and then once that car doesn't get going, starts holding people up, he just dives it in, and pretty much gained, 3-4 spots there. That was some fantastic racecraft from the 77. That's a rookie. Though I suppose he is a short tractor, so he does know that. But what makes things worse is that Violet walks in the marble, so, I mean, I suppose with the spoiler kind of, the rear end mashed up, the arrow's gonna be screwed up. But Cole walks up as well, so does Page. That's just kind of bad timing. They hook that 53 hard in that concrete barrier, and bounces back into Cole. With that momentum, well, that broke something in the car. Rogers spins him, and Fisher, nowhere to go, plows in the back. And that will probably be the end of the freeze race, and I would assume the 53s as well. I can't believe I'm seeing it. So, after rolling her car, then it involved another incident. This 53 team did not take that as a sign. She is still out there. I don't know why, but there she is. Alright. Not going to draw any more attention to that. Race Control probably is going to be talking to that 53 team after the race. Dale Cole Jr. is out of the race. Alex Gray restarts as your leader. Faulkner is second, Moore is third, Barnes is fourth, and Almond is fifth. Sinagan's got sixth there! Oh, Gray's not going to be your leader! He's got something going on with that car! He's going to bring it, and he's bringing it in, and that is an absolute heartbreak for the 43! I don't know what's wrong. It sounds like something's gone on with, like, I think something's gone on with the wheel housing or something like that. So I guess we go restarting. Faulkner's the leader. Look at it! Look at that aggressive restart from Whitefield. We almost had another wreck. So again, Dive Bomb Dave just doing his thing. Alamon forces Barnes to the racetrack. Contact for the lead. Moore really wants his first career win. But Faulkner not going to give him an inch. Walks up the racetrack. But sorry I wasn't able to talk about Nagan Scott's up here now in the Mercedes. Really having an amazing showing. So that team is having an amazing showing so far. Free wide. Alamon forcing it free wide for the lead as we hit 20 to go. Final third of the race. Faulkner manages a slide job, the 83, and while we're in the middle of that battle, I just noticed Cody Goforth's up here as well. Alamon is there. Oh, Faulkner walks it up. Oh, we're still free wide. I saw a car in the wall in the back that feels Marcel Page. But these three are all racing aggressively. None of them are giving an inch. Faulkner and Alamon are both very aggressive drivers, those two. Not surprised, but Moore's playing incredibly aggressive as well, shoving Faulkner at the racetrack. Whitefield, meanwhile, from P24 on the grid, is about to make a move into the top 5. How about the 77? Faulkner forces it through the middle again, just like earlier. Can he make this one work? This one for the lead. Oh, contact! No, he's not going to make it work! Into the wall! Both he and Moore are stuck on the wall there. They get it off. They have managed to get off the wall. That could have been so much worse. Racing for the lead, going wrong. That leaves Alamond in the top spot with Dave Whitefield, who again started 24th. Oh, and I just saw Moore getting hooked by a car. That was Jensen Nolan in the 54 that hooked him. But they are still keeping it straight. Oh, Barnes really shoving Goforth up the wall. I ain't had a chance to talk about Goforth at all. He's having a great showing there. A lot of rookies really having a great race right now. Oh man, Dave Whitefield has caught the 45 and he's going to try and make that move. I can't stress this enough. This man started 24th. It is not easy to make up ground on this racetrack because it is a multi-groove track. You can make both lines work. So you really have to fight. You have to really fight and just claw your way for every position. And keeping that in mind, this rookie, this man in the 77, is fighting for the lead. Barnes is still hitting cars, by the way. I can't believe he hasn't wrecked anybody or wrecked himself yet. Whitefield, good drive off of 4. Battle for the lead resumes once more. As we are now approaching 10 laps to go. Not quite there yet, but we're getting there. Faulkner is hounding the back of the 67. Yeah, he's pretty impatient. Oh, caution's out again. Caution is out for the 4th time tonight, and that is going to set up a late race restart. Whitefield gets the move done on Alamon. Almost from last to first. Needed to have one less spot on the starting grid for it to be a last to first, but it's second to last to first. What a drive from the 77. Not sure what the caution's out for. It might be the 40 of Sakamoto. We'll go get a replay here. We'll go fetch a replay here as these guys get ready to back it up, back it down, and get ready to get going again. And I see that damage on the 41. I feel like half the field is damaged tonight with how aggressive they've been racing. It's been a crazy race. Well, first, here's a replay of this, the battle for the lead going horribly wrong. Just these three are racing so hard. Faulkner and Alman are very aggressive drivers. Moore's also been very aggressive tonight. Faulkner just goes a little too much. You see him kind of squeeze up the track there, and they hook together right here. And at that point, there's just nowhere to go. They both go into the wall, and they get stuck together. They can't really get off of each other here. And good heads-up driving by everyone here to avoid hitting these two. Like that, this could have been so much worse. And right here, well, I don't know why Moore's car popped up there. Like, that could have been, yeah, that could have been bad. But they both managed to get off the wall, and it's impressive they managed to keep going. Faulkner's definitely be frustrated with that one. Don't think he's going to be able to get back up there. And there's not much damage on that car, but I don't think he's going to have enough time to get back up there. So his chance at a win tonight may have slipped away. But here's what actually route the caution. So Jensen Nolan is racing with Austin Rogers here. Sends it a little too hard. They hook together into the wall. 54 goes for a spin. Manages to save it though, but not before getting plowed by the 7. So even more damage for the 7. Just Chastain's not had a good night. But find it interesting. So that brings out a caution, but 2 cars flipping over doesn't? Yeah, okay. Not sure how to feel about that one. But either way, gonna get a late race restart here. Lights are off the pace car. We'll be getting ready for a. We'll be restarting on lap 50. So we're gonna restart on lap 54, I think. So 7-lap dash there. Dave Whitefield is your leader. Emily Alamund is second. Colton Treswell is third. Nogon Scott fourth. Brandon Barnes fifth. Cody Goforth sixth. Mitchell Carter 7th. None of those drivers have won a race before in the Junior Series. Tristan Faulkner 8th. Haley Takoto, our points leader, in 9th, still with a clean car. And Anthony Moore around your top 10. Well, how crazy this race has been, I think a 7-lap dash would be absolutely bonkers. Pace car's in. So get those seatbelts tight for one final restart here. As we are green, back to racing. Several drivers looking for their first win tonight, so we're going to see a lot of aggressive driving. No surprise, the Alman immediately jump on Whitefield. These two are very, very aggressive drivers. They've already been showing that in these first 2 races. So, yeah, no surprise. This could be a very hard fight between both of these young drivers. 6 laps to go on the board now. Side by side. Oh, look at that up there. Contact for the lead. And Barnes hitting a car for like the 6th freaking time. That's like 7, I think. Wow. Barnes, what the hell are you doing? Oh, man. Whitefield losing the ground there. 5 to go. Alman might work. Oh, Alman's going to force him into marbles, I think. No, Whitefield with a runoff. Still hanging on. Niter willing to give up the ghost. Oh, but she really forced him into marbles that time. Squeezes him up. And she's got the lead. 4 laps to go. Oh, Whitefield walks up the racetrack. He may have used up his stuff. Colton Treslin's 3rd. Barnes 4th. That 45 is starting to open up a gap, I think. Oh, he's walked up the track again. Yeah, oh, but Alman makes a mistake as well. That'll be 3 to go this time. Faulkner almost wrecking the 42. Treslin makes the move for 2nd. That might be all she wrote for the 45. Brandon Barnes may try to make a move here. I mean, he's been so stupidly aggressive all night. I'd be surprised if he didn't make a move. Whitefield almost the wall. Scott gonna make it free wide for P3. But meanwhile, the white flag is in the air for Emily Alamund, who is looking like she's gonna get her first career win. Oh wait, no, it's 2 laps to. Oh, it's 2 laps to go. Okay. Well, now it's going to be that white. It's going to be that white flag. 3 wide for 2nd, almost 4 wide. Look at Whitefield. He couldn't find a hole though. Now the white flag is in the air for Emily Alamund, who looks like she's going to get her first career win tonight. BMW has not won in the Junior Series. Their first season was not good for Bavarian Lightning Racing. But Emily Allemund, well, we may have a new women's star on our hands here as she rounds the final corner, and Emily Allemund is an ISCRO Junior Series winner. She takes the checkers here in Thompson. First win in the Junior Series for BMW and Bavarian Lightning Racing. And, well, not gonna be the first woman driver to win in the Junior Series. She kind of got beaten by 1 week by Takoto, but still an outstanding drive by this 45 team. She was on it all night, very aggressive, very fast. Like it was like her instincts were sharp all night. Just a fantastic result for her. And there's Emily Allemund getting ready to celebrate her win here tonight in Thompson. It was a fantastic showing, and this young driver could be a championship contender as a rookie. Well, that certainly be one to keep an eye out for here, as this year goes on. Brandon Barnes does manage to bounce back from Gatineau with a great P2. However, I'm not so sure drivers will be too happy with him after his driving tonight. Colton Treslin comes home P3. Great showing by him. And Nagan Scott, 2 top 5s in a row for the Mercedes. Just fantastic stuff there. Dave Whitefield also with an amazing drive. Oh, Allemund hit the wall back there. Oops. Don't worry about it. We got Whitefield from 24th on the grid to 5th. And he had a shot to win. And certainly a wonderful drive by him. Cody Goforth in 6th. Maybe I'll get Mazda a little bit momentum. Tristan Falconer probably be frustrated of 7th after what easily could have been a win, but still a good points day for him. Mitchell Carter comes over in 8th. Haley Takoto, probably one of a few people with a clean car, finishes in 9th. And Anthony Moore rounds out your top 10. Man, that was an absolutely crazy race here in Thompson. Incredibly exciting. And certainly incredible race. Absolutely bonkers. I'm sure the fans had a ton of fun tonight, and I hope y'all did too watching this. Yeah, that one was certainly a joy to bring. Now from one of the shortest tracks on the schedule, next week we'll go to one of the biggest. The young stars of the ISCRO Junior Series will be heading to the Chicagoland Speedway, 43rd round of the season. So one of the biggest tracks on the schedule, and a lot of speedwayers will be showing up, and that'll certainly be an opportunity for Brett Moma and Brandon Morris to bounce back. Those two I definitely expect to be favorites to win in Chicagoland. But anyway, that will be all for tonight. Thank you all for watching. I have been Rocket Knight, and I will be signing off. I will see y'all next time.